Director Orson Krennic, the leader of the Imperial Special Weapons Division before his death at the Battle of Scarif, carried an expected attitude from a high-ranking Imperial officer, an attitude that held him higher than his fellow Imperials, gave him power to execute his will on civilians, and grow the Empire to the demands of the Emperor. There was, however, one key trait that was changed from the original cut to the finished version of Rogue One that we all saw. That would be his relationship with Darth Vader. Today I'll look at this relationship, and it was a good choice to make overall for the progression of Krennic. In the version of Rogue One, the Star Wars story that we all saw, Director Krennic, when it came to Vader, was very mindful. He made sure not to overstep the boundaries that had been placed between him and the Dark Lord. He knew that every choice he made, Vader would have some influence over the outcome. In the original cut, Krennic acted much differently to Vader, almost as though he was above him. Let's compare two moments, one from the movie and the other from the trailer. In the scene where Krennic is called to Mustafar after the incident on Eadu, Krennic appears nervous as he prepares to answer to Darth Vader for the numerous events that had occurred beforehand surrounding the Death Star project. Then once he is facing Vader, Krennic tries to be careful of what he says, knowing what could happen if he isn't. That failed, but nevertheless, he still tried. Then we take a look at the trailer, the few moments that we see Vader and Krennic share that obviously didn't make the final cut. There is a moment where we see Krennic clench his fist and approach Vader, telling him of the power that was being dealt with. The tone of his voice suggests that he was likely responding to something that Vader had said, likely along the lines of him losing faith in Krennic's ability to handle the growing tensions of the Death Star project. Taking this tone with Vader is something that other Imperial officers wouldn't dare to do, especially considering the consequences of doing so. The question is, was this a smart move to make in order to develop the character of Orson Krennic? Personally, I think it was a great choice, because it didn't only progress Krennic, but Vader as well. It shows first that Krennic was mindful of those who can affect him and his position, giving us the idea that he is proud of his work and wishes to do more. For Vader, it continues the idea that we already know. People fear him. It's simple as that. I'm going to give you all the same question. Was the change in the relationship between Krennic and Vader a good move? And what other things do you think changed from the original to the final cut of Rogue One, a Star Wars story? Also, leave a like and share this video if you enjoyed it. If you're new to the Marauders Guild, be sure to subscribe and hit the bell to know whenever we upload. I hope you all consider making this your new home for Star Wars. Until the next time, may the force of others be with you.